my God, that was batshit crazy. Seriously. But I wouldn't watch The Bride again. No way. It's just, a bit too long and just a bit too batshit. Right. But Jessie Buckley has to win some sort of Oscar for this film. Christian Bale, equally as talented. The entire thing is so dark. It's Bride of Frankenstein on acid, in a nutshell. But from the opening scene where Jessie Buckley, I would say her character, the bride, channels Mary Shelley, just brilliant. There's nothing I can say that can actually do her performance justice. She is absolutely spectacular. She's just, there's nothing I can say. Everything about this movie is like it's like a Lady Gaga video. You know, in most of Gaga's videos, you've got like mad hair, makeup splattered everywhere. You know, there's like bodies falling over banisters, shit like that. That's The Bride. That's what you're dealing with here, basically. It's like a vintage and macabre, twisted picture that, it actually has been done really well. The scene transitions and cinematography, nailed it. Maggie Gyllenhaal, nailed it. The soundtrack and sound effects, just as brilliant. It's just, it was done really well. But like I say, it's really not my kind of thing. I wouldn't watch it again because of how, I think once is enough. In fact, this is like one of those New Year's Day films, like Marty Supreme or, is it Hustle? Remember years ago? What's her name? Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner. It's that kind of thing. It's like a Boxing Day, New Year's Day type feat. So, I really want to elaborate on Jessie's performance, but I can't because she was that good. Seriously, she brings it to life. This is and reminded me a hell of a lot of West End productions, because throughout The Bride, you've got people bursting into song and dance. You've got, which actually added to the pile of things that I didn't overly enjoy about it. But I'm really coming at this from a neutral point of view because as it played out, it's entertaining from beginning to it, non-stop. So you've got it's very, very theatrical. You've got people like this musical style song and dance. The costumes and the choreography involved were just excellent. So I sound really contradicting because I wouldn't watch it again. But coming at it from a non-biased point of view, fuck me, it was really well done. Really well done. Annette Bening, is it Annette? Oh, fucking hell, no, it's going to be one of those names, isn't it? Annette Bening, Annette Bening, Nettie, right? Brilliant as the wacky doctor who brings the bride back to life. So there's, it's very, it's fantastical. It's like a vintage fantasy, but it's very dark at the same time. It's chocker. I mean, you've got all sorts of characters and backup cast, as like I say, the choreography that's sort of threaded into it. It's full on. It really is. But not my cup of tea. Again, sounds like I'm just, I'm coming at it from a completely neutral view here. The scene transitions, the special effects, the makeup, especially, like I say, Gaga video, you've got shit everywhere, honestly. And it's very well choreographed. Like Jessie Buckley, I felt like I was sat in the Gielgud in central London or something, watching like a live performance. It was, that was cracking. I don't know if it's just me, but actually the makeup. So when the bride is brought back to life, she has this splatter. I don't know if it was just me, but it looks like a unicorn. If you get to see the bride, see if you can clock what I mean. It's like the shape of a horse with a horn on its head. I don't know if that was supposed to be done that way or not, but yeah. Right. So not my kind of thing, but this is very well executed. Yeah, it's like sitting in a live theatre. I'm not really into Jessie Buckley, but yeah, she is incredibly versatile. She's I can only imagine like what the cameramen were feeling. Like, she really brings it home. She just gauges the whole vibe. The screaming and the anguish, and then the joy and sadness. That she's got everything. She's got the tears streaming down her face as she's like swinging her head backwards and forwards, side to side. Just excellent. Well done, Jessie Buckley. Jake Gyllenhaal pops up as like one of the on-screen icons. On screen. So it's like at points you get like a film within a film, because Frankenstein and his bride are so obsessed with the movies for some reason. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Oh, bit of a negative. I don't know how did they dig her up, and the caretaker at the cemetery didn't notice. You know, there was no sort of like, oh, there's a dead body here, she's on the loose type thing. That was sort of let go. You know, it was just all focused on them with their whole like Thelma and Louise style, like just fucking zipping through the country and picking people off. Yeah, and it's gruesome. At points, very gruesome. And sexy as well. Which doesn't really go, does it? I think that was the reason why I wouldn't watch this again. It wasn't for me. It was just I don't do well with like a sex scene that's covered in blood. Yeah, not for me. That sounded weird if you don't know what I'm on about. Yeah, right, so if I could quickly sum this up. Yeah, the negatives. It's very breathe out. I found myself sighing at points because I was just like, come on, get to the end of the story, because ironically it veers off like the pair in the car. They just go like for a joyride. So yeah, that it sort of, you know, it didn't move quick enough for me, and it just kept. I was like, is this a love story, a revenge story? Is she going to go after like the guy who killed her in the first place? That's what I didn't. The opening scene where she goes down the stairs, the guy who pushes her downstairs. You know, she didn't think to go after it, that type of thing. Yeah, it chunders along and sort of, yeah, it's, you know, it's like a slow train at points. But I have to note, hands down, the performances, the costume, the makeup, the choreography, the scene transitions are brilliant. So, although you've got a bit of a contradicting viewpoint here, because it's not my kind of film, I come to you live, non-biased, from a neutral point of view, to tell you that this was very, very well done. Penelope Cruz is part of the cast also. She never ages. Does she keep herself in a freezer or something? Right, so there you have it. It's dark and grisly and macabre, but it's vintage, and it's, you know, it's arty. It's one of the most artistic movies I've seen in quite some time. So yeah, if this is your kind of thing, you're gonna lap it up. But yeah, it's a proper New Year's Day type thing. Right, that's it really. Anything? Because I usually pull things apart and bitch about stuff, don't I? So bringing her back to life. So the Mad Doctor. So when Annette's character brings her back, intriguing. Could have been a little bit better. It was more dramatic than sci-fi. Do you know what I mean? Sci-fi. So yeah, it was, yeah. That's the thing I think with The Bride that got me, is less science fiction, more sort of emotion. You know, like Romeo and Juliet type thing. So yeah. Oh, it took me a while to cotton on actually that the maid. The Doctor's maid was actually a corpse that she dug up as well. Yeah. Was that enough of a snippet for you? Yeah. Seriously though, Jessie, what a woman. Yeah, though they must have had a field day with her, the producers. She's so captivating. I was literally, as the film opened and she's playing Mary Shelley, I've got no words. A hypnotic performance from Jess. So yeah, that's it. I suppose there are worse things to watch on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Anything else? No. It's just too full on. But the performances and the dances, yeah. Yeah. If you like a Lady Gaga video. Actually, yeah, that's the one. Is it Paparazzi? Where she falls down the step. Well, no, she goes over the balcony and then suddenly she's on crutches with broken legs and stuff. They've got to have like based a lot of this off of that. Lord. Yeah, give it a go.